uSports Central. Adam Neal, Charles Ashley. Hey, it's time we get to some baseball highlights. Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing.
You've been talking hoops.
I feel like they've been
hoops.
playing.
You need
for
to move
4
on.
months
By the way,
already.
you need to move on from hoop
when
season.
does baseball season ever
season.
actually end? Because as soon as it's over, you feel like spring training is here and they're right back on the field.
I'm talking high school baseball.
I don't, it's the same. They play all year. Except like the
almost
Cantwells
done,
and
a third through
and
the
Gallegos.
season already.
Those guys take off to play other sports, but for the most part, they play all year.
All right, well, let's get to it. The Metro Championship game. This was from Lobo Baseball Field. Our guy Richard Tripp had the call, and Pratt's going to reach on a throwing error. You can't give LaCueva gimmies, 1-0. LaCueva on top in the bottom of the second, and then how about Scott Engel, a little double, scores Sean Allen, and it's quickly 2-0. LaCueva on top, and it feels like every time somebody's up to bat for LaCueva, it's their fourth hitter, as that's a single to right. Scott Engel's going to come around. He scores, and Austin Bell already with an RBI.
Yeah, right here, Pratt, who had a great tournament so far. Nice hit down the third baseline, brings in Turcotte. As you mentioned, you just can't give them opportunities. They're already too good. LaCueva is a Sandia. Hurting it with bad fielding right there. Turcotte gets the score. And right here, Allen scores off a throw out at second. Watch this. No! He's out, but my man scores it in. You got to be aware as a catcher.
Come on,
and then right here,
Turcotte
Turcotte caught right here. Look at this catch right here. Boom, picks it. Turcotte says, no. I'm going for the double, baby. No! Out of there. Out. Come on, Turcotte, don't be so greedy.
Look, he can do what he wants. 9-0. In fact, Turcotte's going to get another opportunity here. Look at this. Double play. Let's watch it again, Charles. Slow-mo. How about this grab right here? A little quick snag. Give me that rock.
Hey, the coaching staff, that's some sloppy play by LaCueva, even though they're up 9-0.
Double play, but then Austin Bell is going to rifle one deep into left center. And that makes it 10-0, all over with Charles Ashley. LaCueva, 10-0, 10-0 rule, or the 10-1 rule, excuse me. After 5 innings, you can have that. So congratulations to the undefeated 8-0 LaCueva Bears. Let's hear Coach Pineda. Never mind. Let's not hear Coach
Well, I'm going to tell you what Coach said. Yeah,
we're good.
Well. We're just going to, we got a little sloppy at the end because we were up 9-0, but all in all, I thought it was a good effort. We did win 10-0.
Well, good job.
Thank you. So
that's what he said. 10-0 rule. Look, they're 8-0. These dudes are legit, okay? They've got the sticks.
Yeah.
They've got the pitchers. I was just telling you, I wouldn't be shocked if they 10-run ruled 65% of their opponents going forward, and that's in their very hard district.
You're trying to hype up their opponents, though.
No. These guys are that good. They've got some bats on their end. Look, if you just go down their list, their lineup, they look like college players, all of them, and most of them will be.
Yeah, you have Pratt, who hit extremely well during the tournament. He had a home run during that game, also the double that we showed you. McAllister pitched lights out for them, and as you said, they have a roster of experienced guys coming back from that already good team last year, and I guess you're not too far off saying that they're going to 10-run rule a lot of these teams because they're talented, man. I can't even deny that.
3 for 3 and 2 RBIs. Austin Bell did a fantastic job. You can give the MVP to anybody in that one, but LaCueva is obviously on top of the world.
I would go with pitching because the night before they go 11-1 over Volcano.
Right.
Very impressive. That's a good Volcano team.
know.
So then they follow that up with a 10-run rule over
They're not messing around,
who
man.
beat El Dorado 5-1. So they're not messing around. So I guess you could split that MVP up, but I would go with the pitching staff because they did a tremendous job shutting down all the hitters throughout this tournament.
You mentioned, Charles, that Volcano Vista lost to LaCueva in the semifinals, meaning they were in the 3rd and 4th place game against El Dorado, who lost in an upset fashion to the Sandia Matadors. So let's look at the highlights as it's the Sandia Matadors taking on the El Dorado Eagles taking on the Volcano Vista Hawks. This early morning 8:30 game, and I'll tell you what, Nate Garley said, I'll take a strikeout. Nate Garley, the big-time righty. Fastball, caught him swinging. Strikeout number 2 ends the inning. 0-0. Let's go on now to the top of the second. Nate Garley picks right back up. Caught the outside edge. Strikeout number 3, Charles.
Garley's a man, and he wasn't done. Garley eyeing down the batter, says, look, my man didn't even get a full swing in. That's a strike, and El Dorado's cruising, and right here you're going to get a nice fielder's choice. Boom, nice job. Hey, we can go wherever. It's out, it doesn't matter. We're pretty much good on this. And Garley, he says, look, I don't just strike you out. I got great control. Makes him grounded out right here. Garley guns him down at first. Sit down.
Volcano gets out of the inning, though, on top, 1-0. That's when Stubbs got it going. Stubbs with an RBI single, that'll score one, and we're all tied up 1 apiece in the bottom of the 5th inning. El Dorado trying to get some things going, and it's Carpenter goes deep center field. Get it going, young fella. Over the head of the center fielder. That's a triple. That's going to score Jace Jackson, and it's El Dorado on top. That's a 2-out triple for the big fella. Get there.
Ooh, my man was tired. Safe. He's still safe.
So El Dorado with the lead now. And Buzzard, Greg Buzzard having a fantastic year. Remember, he was a wide receiver also for the El Dorado Eagles. This is center field single. That's going to score Razzo, and now El Dorado's got their lead.
Now,
Charles.
bases loaded, 3-1. Oh, you can't do that. Pitch was high, run scores, makes it 4-1 El Dorado. A defensive battle. Volcano really couldn't get anything going, and this is pretty much how it's going to end, because right here, Tanner Roberts.
You're going to like this.
Game over. Look, boom, pitch it up. His second, turns the double. Game over. Volcano loses again, 4-1.
Unassisted, 6-3 double play. And the El Dorado Eagles trailed late, but do win. So the Eagles, though, with 2 quick losses on the season.
Yeah.
They got upset by Sandia, though they right the ship, though, and get the 3rd place finish. They're going to have their hands full with La Cueva in district play.
They are, and now you're saying, wait a minute, if Sandia can get consistent, because you look at Sandia's record, what, they're 4-5 now. If they can get consistent, string along some wins or whatnot, they can compete with the El Dorados. But I don't know if anyone can compete with La Cueva right now. They're not just winning games. They are running through teams. And we talked about it. They have the bats, they have the pitching, they have the coaching staff. It's going to be tough to knock off the Bears.
If anybody can compete with them, I think it is El Dorado.
Yeah.
They matched up very well in the finals last year. La Cueva was able to pull away very late and win the championship. But these teams went at it back and forth last year. El Dorado struggles to beat La Cueva, though, even with all the returning talent. But how about Nate Garley? I want to get back to him. You saw him. He started out with 4 straight Ks. Quite a performance. The senior is a mountain to deal with. He's got the fast game. Yeah. He's got the off-speed stuff, too, that makes him great.
Well, you have Garley, and then let's not forget about Tanner West at Volcano, another good pitcher. It was a defensive battle for the most part for Volcano Vista. So for him not to get the win, not enough offense, he gave us some hits at the end. But La Cueva, what they've been doing all year, which they were talking about in the paper, that they have said the guys who've dominated us before, we're going to come back this season and really put a hurting on them. And that's what they did to West. West did well against them last season, but this year, La Cueva, they got the upper hand.
We've got some great matchups, too, coming up this week here on uSports Network. In fact, we've got the entire Sal Puentes Memorial Tournament. That's going on at Rio Rancho. They have it every year. It's a great tournament, and there's great teams in it. How about the Cleveland Storm? Artesia, they're going to take them on in the first round. We'll have all 4 for you starting at 8:30 in the morning throughout the day on Thursday, the 2 semifinals then on Friday, and the championship game at noon on Saturday. Charles, Carlsbad's going to take on El Dorado. We get to see the powerhouse come down south. They're going to take on the Eagles in one of those quarterfinal matchups. So there's a lot of potential for great matchups in this one.
Yeah, we get to see Artesia. As you mentioned, the Cavemen are coming to town. So now we can measure where La Cueva's at against some of these teams. And I'm excited to see.
Of course, Rio Rancho, the host team in it as well, along with Cleveland. Come on back. We got a lot more to talk about, including some softball highlights for you in the champions in the APS Metro Tournament. Come on back.